Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do another gel polish design. I've just made myself giggle actually before I started doing this voiceover, because every time I start off going, hey, welcome back to my channel, you're going, well, whose channel would it be, Shona? It'd be kind of weird if you go, hey, welcome to so-and-so's channel, just to, spice this up a little bit. Maybe one of these days I'll get my husband to announce me. That would really freak everybody out going, who is that man's voice? That is most definitely not Shona. I mean, not like I've got the squeakiest voice. I do have a little bit of a deep voice occasionally. Anywho, moving on. So Fairy Glow, I am using, it's one of their opalescent. Yeah, opalescent polishes. These have all become really, really popular, but in like powders. They've made like pigments like this. I'm going, okay, that's yeah, fine. But I have this as a whole collection that are all gel polishes, and they're awesome. I really like them. And then on the finger, so we're going to put a couple of coats on that. The next finger we've got is that is another Fairy Glow, and it is just a real fine hollow glitter polish. So all of these are polishes. It's great. Somebody asked me the other day, I think it was Laura, who popped in the Facebook group, because yeah, if you've got something you want me to try, or a little bit of challenge you want to set to me, or something that you really, really like but you don't know how to do it and you want me to experiment and show you how I do it, pop it in the Facebook group, because then you can pop me a picture of what it is you're talking about, because when people say stuff in the comments and I'm going, what? I don't understand what that is. Show me a picture and I will give it a go. Obviously, I don't copy, but I will put my own kind of take on it. So on there, she got a multicoloured one. There was all vertical ombres. And I actually said, oh, I've got a video coming up that I do a vertical ombre. And it was this one. I hadn't actually voiced it over yet, as you can tell. So I thought, hey, brilliant. So I am going to do a vertical ombre on one of these nails. So I'm using, again, these are Fairy Glow polishes. One is from the purple collection, which are the PP colours. And one is from the pink collection, which is the PK numbers. I think I did flash up which ones I was using. At least I hope I did. They're great. Do you know what? If you're looking for first-time polishes, you don't want to spend a lot of money, the Fairy Glows are great because they're like a couple of quid a polish, and do you know what? They're nice. And these, I all got them as a set. So you have like the pink collection, you have the purple collection. There was a nude, a blue. I don't think they did a green. Yeah, I'm pretty certain they never did a green, but I did find a green collection, which is the blue velvet, and that was on Amazon. And they're just great as a starter. It gives you so much variety of the different colours, for not a lot of money, which is brilliant when you're new to nails and, you don't want to spend a lot of money because you don't even know if you will like it. So the technique I'm going to use today is the sponge. Now, this is one that Dorota Paleka uses a lot. This is a technique. She sponges to make ombres. I have got an ombre brush. I've tried using an ombre brush. Yeah, you get there. You do get there. But I don't know. I'm yeah. That's all I've got for that. So here we go. Here is now using the ombre brush. So when I use the sponge, it just took too much product off. I like that effect. I did it with the acrylic paints, and I really liked the texture and the effect that gave. I've not tried this with gel paints, which I think would do a better job of it, because They are much thicker, they're much more pigmented. It's not going to be taking as much off when you sponge it. And I was only dabbing it lightly. I wasn't like going full force at it. I'm not quite sure what that noise was. Anyway, so I've come back to my ombre brush. And I do like the effect that you get with an ombre brush. It's just more fiddly. So when you get down, I'm wiping off the excess on, I was going to say kitchen towel, it's not kitchen towel. Lint-free wipe, that's the stuff. Yeah, because if you drag it back over, it's just going to clump. So work in the same direction. And just pull it down. Now, it will take a couple of coats, and you do have to really work this. Okay, it's not as simple as just dab, 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 dab. The longer time you spend on it, generally the better it becomes. We hope. You can't just do like a couple of swooshes and that's it. Jobs are good and off you go. It just doesn't work. You do need to work it. I've got this real need to cough at this point. Don't worry, it's just my hay fever. It's really, really hot. It is the highest pollen count we have had all year. I have taken my hay fever tablets, but it just gives me, it just gives me a cough as part of my hay fever. It's bonkers, but hey. Bizarrely enough, my son is exactly the same with his hay fever. Right, so we're just coming along and we're going to do the second coat on all of these nails. I don't know why you needed to know about my hay fever, but just if I happen to have a little cough, that's what it is. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to come in with a second coat. And then we are going to cure them. So most of this design is actually just really simple. These are all just gel polishes. So if you're looking at pigments and chromes and even glitters, you're going, oh, I can't do them. I'm they do them in polishes. You cannot get any simpler than just polish it on and make sure you cure it. That, it really is that simple. I can't believe how many people don't know that there are these types of polishes out there either. I'll see if I can find the opalescent. I don't know how to pronounce it. Well, because it's an opal effect, but it says opalescent. So I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. How else would you pronounce it? Anyway. So round 2 of the ombre. Doing exactly the same thing. Just going to clean off my brush. It's a bit of a fluff day today as well, as you may have noticed, that everything I'm touching is just fluffing. So you want the two to mix together a little bit so they kind of overlap. So it's not a case of keeping the light to the light and the dark to the dark. You want them to kind of spread over each other. And again, you'll just keep working it until you're happy. Now, some people have absolutely got this technique down to art, and they just go swoosh, 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 up and down the nail, and bravo, voila. I haven't. I don't do a lot of these at all. That was really bugging me, that was. And do you know what it is? It's the blue tack underneath. Blue tack. But it bugged me for ages until I cottoned on to the fact it was the blue tack underneath. Anywho, so we're going to cure that in the lamp. And I was like, this is still a bit plain. So I love pinks and purples anyway, and silver. And I found these are from Neo Nails, and they are stickers, but they've got like almost look like little gems. There we go. I know, check me out, actually put in the picture of the thing and the name and what's it, all in the video. I'm on a roll. So yeah, you just peel these off, and I had to decide which one I wanted. I was like, oh, shall I go with the pink one? I'm like, no, don't go pink, because you won't see it, because it's on a pink nail. Go for the silver one, because then it will match the silver in the nail next to it. So that's what we're going to do. And what I should have done was taken the tip off the stand before trying to do this. And so you know, don't push it down a lot until you're happy with where you're placing it. Then you can go in and push that down. And then what I'm going to do, I think I actually go get my little silicone tool. See, I'm just nudging it gently to where I want it. And that's just, obviously it's a sticker, so it's sticky anyway, but it's also on the tacky layer, which will just help it stick even better. And here we go, my silicone tool. My sister was like, you really like your silicone tool? I'm like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. She's been having problems with foils and them sticking. And I was like, you're rubbing it with your finger, aren't you? And she's like, yes, I am. I was like, that would be the problem. Don't rubby with your finger. You can do with the foil-backed ones, but the other kind, you just can't. It warms it up and they don't stick properly. I may even get her a silicone tool. I know, I'm so nice. But not quite like mine, because this was mine. Am I done with this? Am I doing another layer? I can't quite remember. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do another layer. Now, the reason I'm doing a third layer is when you use a really light colour, I do them in thin coats, but it does mean you need a bit more layers. So I just wasn't quite happy with it. The ombre part was fine. It was at the sides. It was still a little bit too translucent. No. Opaque? No, translucent. Oh, do you know what? I always get them the wrong way round. Either way, you know what I mean. And just because I've added some more in there, I'm just going to quickly go over that again. Again. And then we're just going to cure that in the lamp again. Yeah, I'm a little bit bonkers. Am I done? No, apparently not. I'm still going. I expected this to go in the lamp by now. But I'm like, no, I'm still playing with it because I'm not quite happy. So I'll keep going until I am. And then when I am, it will go in the lamp. Ta-da! Right, and then we're just going to clean up whilst that is in the lamp. Okay, so that is the set. And I know you're looking at the thumb and the pinky, it's like it's the blue tack underneath. When you look at this in a different background, in the final photo, you will see this an awful lot better than you are at the moment. So we're going to use a mixture of gloss and matte top coat. So I can't remember which ones I did what. Either way, when you put them on, they're all exactly. Yeah, you see, I went for glossy on that. I'm like, okay, no, I don't want to put that glossy. I'm going to make that one matte because it changes the colour of the glitter. So we're going to have 3 that are shiny and we're going to have 2 that are matte. And then that's it. This design is all done. I hope you've enjoyed it. Laura, I hope that has helped show you the technique that I was using for this one. If you want any more, please let me know and I will try to do so. Thank you to everybody else for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!